Okay, I want to share certain things with us. First of all, how did your weekend go? How did your weekend go? You had a great weekend. You had an amazing weekend. You had a productive weekend. Let's hear from you. Okay, a seventh core member, you're in the class, okay? Before they won't sign your allowing. I understand. Okay. How did your weekend go? How many of us had events, presentations over the weekend? How many of us did? You had an event, you have prospects attend your presentation, your personal prospects. Okay, how many of us had sign-ups over the weekend? Let me put in the chat room, personal sign-up, not you presented for your team and then they had sign-up. That's good, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your personal signups. How many of us had personal signups over the weekend? Personal signups, okay? Put the number of personal signups you had over the weekend. One, two, three, as the case may be. Personal signups, okay? Personal signups. Nice. Congratulations to you. Who has the highest? Somebody has personal three. That's Bathsheba Hassan. Who else had a personal sign-ups? Four, Yetunde Ogunmola. Okay, interesting. Who else had personal? I'm talking about personal. Mr. Jerome, let's collate and see who has the highest, yeah? So that person that has highest, I'm sure the person must have made a lot of calls to have that sign up so that will buy the person 10,000 naira recharge card. Yeah, the person that has the highest number of sign up over the weekend. It has to be from between Saturday and Sunday. So we will vet. Your leader will confirm. So that person that has the highest number of personal sign-ups, personal over the weekend, I will give the person 10,000 naira just for the person to buy cook and drink this morning and then put recharge card in their phone. Hmm? Okay, this morning, I want to share something with us that would empower you as you go into the new week. And I want us to pay attention because this can be the lifesaver for someone this morning. Okay, you are jealous. Don't be jealous now. Brother Fumilayo, when you become the highest in the weekend, we can talk about what we can do for you, yeah? Okay, let me share my screen and share what I have for us this morning. Okay, standing tall, standing tall. Now, some of us will be wondering, standing tall, what does GAM mean by standing tall? Now, we understand the reason why we do this business. And if we understand and rightly remember the vision of C21FG, the vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively together use their resources and affect the world positively. Positively. Now, as we go on this journey towards becoming financially free, as we go on this trip towards our destination of becoming financially free and helping other people become financially free, you'll find out that it's a vision that transcends beyond money. Because it's a vision that transcends beyond money, a vision that goes even as far as empowering other people. Some of us on this journey might have at several points or even at this point felt some negative vibes. Some of us might have experienced some very, very sad experiences. If you have ever had any sad experience because you are doing this business, I want you to comment in the chat room. If you've ever had any sad experience or anything sad has happened to you, is there anybody here who this business has made to cry? Is there anybody here who this business has made to cry? Like, is you think about what just happened or whatever that just transpired and you just cry. You just close that door, bend down on your desk, and those tears drop. A lot of times, oh, I can imagine. Yes, yes, so many, so many. Now, the vision is a laudable one. I want to paint or give or paint that future, that vision, the actualization of that vision for us. Now, I want you for a moment to imagine yourself when you wake up in the morning to attend cell meeting, and you are attending cell meeting no longer to listen to GAM speech. No, I want you to stay with me. You wake up on a Monday morning and you want to attend cell meeting, and you are no longer attending cell meeting to listen to me. You are attending cell meeting because there are 500, 1,000 people waiting to listen to you. Somebody didn't hear that. Somebody did not hear that. You wake up in the morning, on a Monday morning. In fact, what woke you up on that Monday morning is the desire to attend cell meeting, is the desire to be in cell meeting. That's what woke you up. But you woke up not to listen to me, not to listen to me share a thought or two with you. No. What woke you up? What made you uncomfortable lying down on your comfortable bed in your 11-bedroom duplex? What made you wake up from that fluffy pillow was the desire to be in cell meeting. And guess what? The cell meeting was not even for you to listen to me. No. The cell meeting was that there are 500 people who have sent you messages that morning telling you, sir, ma, we can't wait to hear from you this morning. How will you feel waking up to that reality? I want you to share in the chat room. How will you feel waking up and that is your Monday reality? How will you feel realizing that it is no longer the great achievers mentor? It is the unstoppable mentor. It is what are the names? Choose your name. It is you leading a set of individuals, hundreds and thousands of them, who today, who at that point in your life have become successful. I want you to also imagine for a moment that when you are done with that meeting that morning, that the next thing that happens is that by 12, you already are aware and informed that you have a grand opening to do. A grand opening to do for what? A grand opening to do for a borehole you just opened for a location that is not even related to you in any way. That's the appointment you have between 12 and 1 on that Monday. That you want to, it's on your schedule. People, in fact, the event, the ceremony is already there. That you are going to cut the tape, that you are going to give it to a community. That borehole that they never had access to before. That as you are leaving to go out on the lunch in the afternoon, right in front of your gates is a woman and the son who has just come to thank you for paying their school fees because the boy is now a graduate. I want you for a moment to imagine a life that as you wind down the glass, madam, what are you doing here? What's going on? Why didn't they let you in? What's going on here? He says, sir, whether they let me in or not, I don't care. He said, what is happening? He said, you may not remember this boy. You don't even know him. It is through me you've been ready, but the truth is this. You paid his school fees for the last 4 years, and we want to tell you today that he's a graduate. How will you feel? Knowing that every single dime, every single kobo that went into paying that boy's school fees came because you said yes and remained true to the journey that got you to become that person wealthy enough to help other people. And guess what? While you're on your way to the ceremony, your downline, your leader informs you that, sir, we just want to inform you, we know you won't be able to come, but we just want to inform you that 3 of our teammates are launching their Mercedes Benz today. 3 of them, one of them was selling granuts. One of them is a graduate that was working as a security man. One of them was a woman who is sewing clothes, but today was able to raise money through this business and bought a car. How will that story go down your spine? But I know very well that this is the destination. I know this will become our realities by the grace of God. But the grace of God works for the available. The grace of God works for those people who stand tall despite what goes on. The grace of God works. Imagine, I want you to imagine for a moment how Christians would have had salvation if at the point from Gethsemane to Calvary that Jesus Christ said, God, I am your son, oh, and also God, and also God. These people I'm even suffering for, they are not worth it. I beg, I am coming back to you. I can't go through this. I won't go through it. Will we have salvation? The answer is no. That journey towards this lifestyle that you're imagining right now is full of bomb, it's full of traffic, it's full of dust, it's full of issues, it's full of so many things that we don't like. But that's the hard way, the only way. But I am here this morning to let each and every one of us know that we understand, I very well understand that as you are walking on this journey, there might be moments, or there might have been, or there currently is a moment in this business where you're feeling all alone. When it feels as if nobody or truly understands the pains that this business is bringing to you. When it appears as if no one truly, your upline, your sponsor, nobody understands that you're prospecting and people are not coming in. That they don't get it. It appears you are the only one on this journey. It appears you are the only one that has this vision to contribute impactfully, positively into the. It appears it's just you. It appears all the negative things that are happening in the business are happening to you. Over the weekend, people are having 4 personal sign-ups, 3 personal sign-ups, 2 personal sign-ups, 1, and all the people you invited, nobody showed up. It appears that it be like saying that your own was pass. I don't know anybody who is feeling that way right now. I don't know anybody who has felt that way before. I don't know anyone who is at this point where they feel it be like saying, now my own, it feel like say this thing no be for me. It be like say I be the only person where this thing no they work for. I don't know if there is anybody feeling that way. Comment in the chat room, let us know. Because you may be looking around you. You may be looking at the success stories that are being shared every single day. You may be looking at the monies. You are in the group chat, they posted this person in cash 300 and something thousand, this person in cash 600,000. Asking yourself, why is it only me? You know, why? What's going on here? Are you sure I'm actually in the right place? Are you sure I'm actually spending time in the right business? Now, some of us are, in addition to being alone, some of us are already at that point that we are frustrated. We've recreated and recreated the script. We have done third-party recommendation, we've done business launch, we've done questionnaire, we've done personal invitation, we've done personal lying, we've done personal close down. We've tried everything that we think will work, and nothing is working. Nothing seems to be working. It appears once you go into any tool, that tool stops working. Once you adopt a strategy, that strategy stops being productive. I don't know if if there is anyone who is feeling that way here. I don't know anyone who is saying, what is all this? No, like I heard, I joined this business because I see people are creating results. I see that there are things working, but I don't understand it. It's like this cash economy in Nigeria is affecting me and everybody I know that I can connect to the business. Are you the person that these thoughts have been going on in your mind? Are you the one who is at this point where you feel you're on the brink of a breakdown? You're at the brink of, if this thing does not work by the end of this year, I will free this business. If at the end of this month, I don't have 1 or 2 signups, I will call it a day. I will hang boots. You've come to that point that, man, you tell yourself, it go better, it go better. But a part of your mind go tell you, no, be this, it go better, you talk in January, you talk in June, you talk in July. How it never better yet? Eh? I don't know who is in this scenario. I don't know that person listening to the sound of my voice who is looking at 2023 as it's closing its curtains. And 2024 is very, very fast approaching. And we're asking ourselves, now so we go the day, now so we go enter 2024. No, is this how it's going to be? No, wait, though. She want to count November and come out now. Count December, come out. 2024 we enter. Now so we go enter. Wait. So the way I entered 2023 that I'm complaining is not good enough. May even be better than the way I will enter 2023, 2024. And I hoped that this business, I hoped that this business would deliver on it. I hoped it will give me a better house to live in. I hoped it will give me that car, even if it's, in fact, even if it was Toyota, the smallest of the Toyota, even if it was Picanto, and still I'm working with my Legacy Benz. I hoped that at this point I will be able to put some new clothes into my wardrobe. I hope that I will renew this rent that will expire in December, on December 31st, and this business will do it for me. I hoped. I'm looking at 2024, and I'm even scared of entering 2024. I don't know who's that thought is going on in their mind. I don't know who is experiencing this negative, this unpleasant, these sad realities. Listening to the news, dollar sells currently from the black market to us at about 1,000. The people in power A majority of them don't even know their left from their right, how to go about the economy. And we are looking at everything and we are asking, and you are asking, what do we do? How do we make this work? I want to tell you something. Stay with me. All these things going on in your mind, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, great achievers. Never, never allow that voice convince you that you are alone. No, never. Any great person you see who is going through success has gone through their hell. Let me repeat that. Anybody you see who is going through and celebrating has gone through their crying moments. They cried. They went through pain. They went through the hurdles that they never wished came up in their life. So in this journey, as things don't look the way you thought they would be, as things don't appear as juicy as you imagine and fantasize it would be, I want to let you know that in this journey, you are not alone. You are looking more on the problems than looking more also at the things the problems are doing for you. Let me tell you this. The success we create does not teach us anything. The pain of the success teaches us to handle the success. The pain that comes with the success is what teaches us the lessons that forms us. So as we go on this journey towards the vision, don't give in to the conviction that people around you are telling you you are still doing this thing, you're on your own. No. I want to let you know you are not on your own. You have a team of people who are doing the same thing you are doing, who are facing the same rejection you are facing, who are taking in the same insult you are taking in, who are taking in the same rejections, the same denials, the same lies. Do you know? I understand the pain when someone tells you, I will pay tomorrow. No, you see this business, it is the prayer I have been saying that God answered through you. First thing tomorrow, I will make payment. Tomorrow, excitedly you call them. The phone won't even ring. You're wondering, maybe instead of 7, you typed 1. You check the number again. The number is correct. You dial again. The network tells you the number you are calling does not exist. No, you say, no, 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 no. It must be network. You ask your colleague, give me your phone. They give you their phone. You call again. They tell you the number you've dialed is not available at the moment. You call again and it rings. You know what happened? The same person you spoke to a day before, the same person that is excited and has bought his car in his mind, the same person that has gone to Dubai with you on vacation in through the business has blocked you. Hi, it's painful. You're asking yourself, was my mouth smelling when I was talking to this guy? No. What is it about me that I said? No, what have I done? What have I done? To the point, it's not that he's not even picking my call. He has blocked. Oh no, I understand the pain. But I tell you, you see anybody making success in the business, they are also going through the same. So it is not just you. So lock hands with us in mind that you are not alone in the pain. No, you are not alone in the pain. You have a bunch of people A bunch of visionaries. Oh goodness. A bunch of people who believe that they can make a better tomorrow. They are not live, they are not outsourcing this. No, they are not outsourcing the process of a better tomorrow to anybody. They are not outsourcing it to the government. They are not outsourcing it to their employers. They are taking it up by themselves into their hands to be able to create a solution. They are taking the responsibility to make tomorrow better, not just for themselves, because they believe in the vision that they want to be empowered enough to empower other people. So you are not alone. When you are rejected, when you are lied to, when those people post you and post you and post you, and you feel all these things are happening because I'm in this business, tell yourself, but I'm not alone. I am not alone on this because there are other individuals who believe they can participate in creating solutions for the world who are on this journey with me. And I must be with them when they get to the finish line. Let me tell you this. If you allow yourself to be convinced that you are the only one going through the pain, when the pain is over, because the pain will eventually be over, when the pain is over, when people are at the finish line, enjoying themselves, having the luxury cars, traveling around the world, in that finish lineup, you will not be there. What it means is that when the pains of others are over, yours continues because you still continue living the life that you had been living because you did not pull through the pain. So when you see a fellow great achiever, when you see someone in the business going through the pain, and your person is like, this thing, tell the brother, we are in it together. We are here together. We day here because we will get to the finish line. Am I speaking to somebody? Am I speaking to somebody? Tell the person, brother, we day here. Sis, we day here. Nothing. You see that finish line? This is the lineup of us prospecting. One day it will be the lineup of us with our Ferraris because we've got this. We are not alone. We are going to the finish line. Is someone getting this? We are going to the finish line. I'm not alone. You are not alone. I want you to also know that in reality, listen to this. Some of us feel frustrated because things are not going the way we want it. But let me bust your bubble. You are not actually frustrated. No, no. Have you seen a child, a baby growing teeth? A baby that's like few months old that is growing new teeth. What happens? You will see frustration. The baby won't want to eat at a point because it doesn't want anything to enter his or her mouth. But what the baby does not realize is this, that the body is adapting to the new self that the baby needs to become. Let me tell you, you are not frustrated with the things happening around you. You are simply, you've simply trained yourself to be uncomfortable with what you don't like. Did somebody hear that? When you notice that restlessness, you prospected, they didn't show up. You invited, they didn't come. They came, they didn't sign up. They signed up, they didn't stay. They stayed, but they didn't duplicate. And you are restless. You are not frustrated. No, that's the mistake. We think we are frustrated. No, you are restless because your mind is at work asking, no, this is not the norm. This is not what it's supposed to be. I'm supposed to prospect and I invite. I'm supposed to invite and they will come. I'm supposed to, when they come, when I show them the business, they're supposed to sign up. When they sign up, they're supposed to stay. When they stay, they're supposed to duplicate. Your mind is at work. What you are doing is this. You are growing your mind to become a bigger and better version of yourself. Let me tell you, it is only through frustration. Listen to this. It is only through frustration that you grow thicker. It is through, not only, it is through this kind of frustration that you grow thicker. I want you to write this down. To grow, you must break. To grow, you must break. How many of us understand the process that a tree uses to grow? When you see the stem of a tree, how many of us knows the way a tree grows? A tree grows by busting its back. The hard part of a tree is the back. It's called the back. Now, what happens at the back is this. When a tree once is growing, what happens? It breaks its own back. When an eagle wants to live for 70 years, it breaks its talons. It pulls out its feathers. When reptiles want to grow in size, when a snake wants to grow in size, when a lizard wants to grow in size, what happens? It loses its old skin. It breaks out of it. When your muscle wants to grow, what happens? It breaks the current tissue. That's why if you start exercising, the first 2 days, you'll fall sick. You are not actually sick per se. What is happening is that your body tissues are breaking. They are breaking like busting, actually. And when they do that, they throw newer and bigger ones. That's what happens. So when you are in this process and you're cracking your mind, what is happening is you're breaking. Let me tell you this. Success is not here. It's not on the ground. Success is here. For you to get here from here, and you're here, you have to grow to get here. But for you to grow to get here, you have to break. When you break, when certain things about you become, have you realized? Some of us know that there are some people around us who are complaining about the state of our country, Nigeria, but they are not doing any single thing to help themselves to even put food on their own table. All they do, if you give them microphone, they will talk about how crazy Nigeria has been from 1960 till the future. But for you, you are restless about it. You are restless about what you don't like. People have become comfortable with their discomfort, but you are frustrated because you are uncomfortable with the status quo. You are not comfortable with what you're getting. You want to do more. You want to have more. So I want to tell you this. Understand that what you're going through, the restlessness you are nurturing when you go back, the things that forces those tears out of your eyes, is not the problem. No, it is you thinking out, forcing your mind to go into a realm that it has never been before. Your body is not used to it, so it comes as frustration. But I am telling you this morning, it is you growing to the success that you desire. Is somebody learning? Is somebody beginning to appreciate the pains that they go through? Is someone beginning to accept that these things will happen and pass because I know the finish line is where I am going to? I want you also to know that as 2023 begins to wrap up, you can turn things around for yourself. You can change the status quo. And when it seems like you've tried this, you've tried this, you've done this, you've attempted this, it seems like none of the things you can do is working anymore. Let me tell you this. The simplest way to put yourself back on the production track, the simple way to get out of that frustration is to go back to basics. I want you to type in the chat room, go back to basics. Type in the chat room, go back to basics. What are the basic activities that create success in our business? finding prospects. How was I told when I joined this business to find prospects? Take a sheet of paper, write names and phone numbers of people you know. Another way is going out to prospect. That is the basics. How do I get these people to take a look at the business? In that first 1 month of me joining the business, I made it a point of duty that every presentation I have people seated in the hall, 1, 2 people, go back to that basics, back to it. Go back to it. Sometimes we try to create a lot of new projects upon projects, new things upon new things. These are all good. But all these things, if they are not buried, if they are not embedded in the basics, you find out that at some point you get confused. Go back to basics. When someone sees your presentation and is here to sign up, what's the basic thing to do? Follow up. Go back to that basic. Follow up. Go back to the basics. It is as simple as ABC, because at some point we have gotten so used to it that we have forgotten the basics. There are certain days I go out to ride, and it doesn't just feel like I am feeling the vibes of the bike. Like, what's going on today? Look at this same bike. At those points, the best strategy I use is what? Go back to basics. What is the basics of riding? The coach has said, when you are in this gear, rev like this. When you are at this place, brake like this. When you are at this, forget everything you think you know. Go back to basics. Simple. Forget every result you have once had. See, let me tell you something. The challenge that some of us have is because we have been at the top there. We have enjoyed some luxury that comes with being at the top. You've made 500,000 in this business before. You've made 1 million before. You've made 200,000 before. This time it's been revolving 20, 30,000. Wait, go back to the basics. Forget everything you had once been. Go back to the basics and become a new sign up again. The new mindset of a fresh sign up allows you to drop. These people will think you will say, I've been in the business for 10 years. No, you are a new sign up. Those that are thinking, let them think. Let me also tell somebody very quickly. Anyone, listen to this. People who gossip about you, people who badmouth you, are people you are better than. Did you hear what I said? If there are people you are better than, people that are better than you don't have time for you because in their world you don't exist. You're not, you're not, they can't feel you. Now, some of us will say, but this person is more successful than me in the business now. This person, my brother, let me tell you what is making them talk about you. They are scared of what they carry inside that they feel. What you carry inside, sorry. They are worried about what you carry within you that they feel you know. In fact, they are feeling it. They're getting the feelings. They're getting the vibes of what you carry inside. That you may not be aware is present in you. They can feel it. So they are gossiping. They are talking bad about that person you carry because they know that when you break it in this business, when you succeed in this business, you are going to become a shining star. Did somebody get that? So when they speak about you, when they say all manner of things, my brother, my sister, put them for your baggage. Don't even be aware. Don't even be aware. In fact, there's this name, this phrase in my language. I hope somebody helps me translate it. They say Azu Anoka. How do you translate that? Azu Anoka. What it means is back, no they hear gossip. My back, no they hear gossip. So anything where you want talk, talk. That's your business. And I want you to adopt that mentality. As you go back to the basics, let them say, hey, this guy, I think say him they make money. I think say him be an club member. I think saying the Amazon ambassador is prospecting. Let them talk. When I hear what I talk, let them talk. Let me also tell you the good news. When you land your success, they will continue talking because all they can do is talk. So let them talk. Is somebody getting this? Is somebody getting this? Go back to the basics. 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 Another thing also that will help you understanding that you can end this year very strong. You see that vision you've been having in your mind, it can become your reality. Yes. I want you to know this. If better is possible, good is not enough. Did somebody get that? If being better is possible, good is not enough. As you go back to the basics, when you started the business, your goal was that every presentation, one person will be there. Now you have gotten some skills. You are going back to the business, to the basics, sorry. You are going back to the basics, not as a fresher, but as an experienced fresher. So you are going back there with more experience, with a thicker skin, a tougher skin. Guess what? If it's possible for you to get two people into every meeting instead of one, if you were just a fresher without experience, why not go for two? Did somebody get that? If it is possible that you can put three people instead of two, why not put three in a meeting instead of two? If it is possible that you can sign up 5 people in this month of October, why not sign up 5 people instead of one? Because I tell you, have you realized that sometimes, in fact, not sometimes, when you become idle, you go cold. When you become unproductive, you're not creating results. Certain things about you will grow cold. But have you also noticed that when you park a car for a while, the battery is not dead? Listen to this. When you park a car for a while, the battery is not dead. But what is happening? The crank amps of the battery has gone low that you cannot turn the ignition anymore. What do you have to do? You mount another battery on top of it. You give it more energy. And what will happen? The car will start. Now, when the car starts, warm it for a few minutes or drive it for a few minutes, the old battery gets its power back. All you need at some point is to go for the better instead of just settling for good. Did you hear that? Go for the better activities instead of just settling for the good. The basic thing you would have done is every day you make one new friend. You now have experience. You now have understood that some friends you want to make will try to take advantage of you. You've now understood that some friends you want to make may misunderstand your intentions. You've now also understood that some of the friends you want to make will snub you. So you're going to make new friends now with experience. So what do? Instead of doing one that you would have done without experience, with experience, you tell yourself, I can do 2 every day. It's the basic activity, but I can do 2 of it. It's the basic thing to invite 10, but I can invite 20. I can do it. Doing 10, I did 10 when I had no skill. Now I had the skill, I have the tough skin. Rejection not to bother me again because I've realized I am not alone. So I'm going to do 20 instead of 10 because it is possible to be better. Don't settle for good. Is somebody getting empowered this morning? Is somebody getting revived this morning? Is somebody becoming that person that will not end this month without becoming a kingsman, without sponsoring 5 new people into their business, without having 2, 3, 4 active partners in their team? Is somebody getting renewed? Another thing also that will help you to ensure that your vision, you are not left out on the vision, is this. Understand that every new level has its own devil. Every new level you want to achieve has its own devil. When you decide that this basic activity that I used to do 1 or 2, I am going to do 4, 5, 6, 7 of it now. I want you to be rest assured that you will experience more rejection. I used to have 10 confirmed bookings. I want to be having 30 confirmed bookings. Out of that 10, I used to get 5 rejections. Be ready to have 15 rejections. Because that new level you want to achieve will come with its own new devil. Is somebody getting this? I am saying this so that when it happens, you will not be it will not deter you from going to the finish line. When such thing you say, why is there so much rejection? No, what you are not understanding is that there is so much activity you are now doing. The basics, you are doing more of the basics than you used to do before. Is somebody getting this? Is somebody getting this? So at each new level that you are taking yourself, understand that new challenges might crop up. Understand that certain people may even lie to you. But because you've grown the muscle to handle it, it does not get to you anymore. But they will be there. They will come and try. Success itself will even test you to know if you are capable for handling the benefits that it's going to give to you. So zero your mind and tell yourself, I will focus on what I want and not on what I don't want that are happening. Because I know after the rain comes the sunshine. I know that after night comes the day. I know that these things that are happening, which are not the things I want, will phase away and the things I want will happen. I want you to know that nothing lasts forever. The bad situation, the ugly experiences you're going through, they don't last forever. They will pass. The question is this: will you remain strong when they have passed? Or will you have been broken and remain in your broken state when they have passed? I want you also to know that at this point of facing these challenges, you need to bring in God. The number one cardinal structure of C21FG is what? Commit your business to God. There are certain birds that will rise up to take your seed. That farmer that was casting the seed and it fell on the roadside, and then the birds, instead of going into the bush to go and look for their food, they came to pick the seeds. You need to ask God to chase away those birds for you. You need to ask God, as you multiply your activities such that you don't feel the effect of those birds, may He chase away those birds from you. You need to bring God in. We said in the Great Achievers, and I want to say it again to everyone here, we commit Mondays from 6 in the morning to noon, 12, to fast for our business. If you have not been doing it, start doing it. Unless the Lord builds the house, in vain do we labor. It is the blessings of God that makes man wealthy. I do know how to work now for chop money. We are not in this business for chop money. We are in the business to create wealth that will impact the world positively. That level of success, now God they do it. But God does it with who is present, who is in the field, the person that is going through the beds and continue sowing. You have to choose to become that person. But don't make the mistake to think that because you are in the field, the ball will be given to you. Because you are in the field, you will score a goal. No, you score a goal because God chooses to use you as the vessel to heal the world. It's somebody getting this. Is somebody getting this? I want you to know this. The journey is just as important as the destination. That amazing lifestyle you will have, those luxury cars you will drive, those communities that you will empower, they are amazing things to do. But I tell you, the joy of those things come from the pain of today, come from the pain of the journey. When a heavyweight champion beats his opponent, the joy is not the blow, he did. The joy is that the work, the sit-ups, the press-ups, the many hours of exercise have yielded a result. That's the joy. The joy of getting good grades from school is not the examination itself. The joy is that all the reading you did, all the sleepless nights have not been wasted. That is the joy. The journey is as important as the destination. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. You come back at the end of the day, haven't done the right things you are expected to do in the business. Celebrate yourself. Commend yourself. Tell yourself, I am proud of me. I am proud of me for not breaking down. I am proud of me for going through this. I am tough. I am resilient. I am disciplined. I am a great achiever. I am unstoppable. I am the one that makes this happen. I am a champion and I rule. I did this. Let me tell us something. When you face rejection and you go to bed sour, when you wake up in the morning and you fire yourself up again and you go into the day as if nothing happened the previous day, I tell you, you are the next kingpin in the world. Many people go to bed and they wake up in the morning and they live on the pain of yesterday. But you throw away the pain of yesterday and go into today as if there is no yesterday. But that because journey you are going through is leading you to the destination, provided that you are doing the right things in the right numbers and when you should do them. Enjoy that journey and accept those parts of the business you don't like as pushing you to the things that you like in the business. And the last but not the least, no matter what happens, no matter what you go through, no matter the goal that looks bleak in front of you, I want you to always tell yourself, it is not over until I win. No, it is not over. It is it is not over until I win. I want you to go to the chat room and type that. It is not over until I win. No, it's not. It is not over until I become a Kingsman. Let me tell us something. I just got an approval from the entrepreneur mentor himself. I got an approval from Ambassador Mike that you are now allowed to leave the business, but on the condition that you become a cell leader. Become a cell leader and you can leave the business. Become a cell leader and I will sign approving that you can leave the business. Become a cell leader. Do you know what happens when you become a cell leader? I will leave you to find out. But for you to find out, you have to wait to be there. Become a cell leader and you can leave the business. Become a cell leader and you can quit the business and tell yourself, in fact, I want to go with the blessing of GAM. I want to go with him as the father in my team to bless me and go. I don't want to do this business anymore, but I want his blessing as I go so that I can do other things I want to do. I will give you my blessing when you become a cell leader. When you become a cell leader, you can quit the business. But till you become a cell leader, tell yourself, it is not over until I win. It is not over until I become a cell leader. You see, this month of October is not ending unless I become a Kingsman. This month of October is not ending unless I personally sponsor 3 people, 4 people into the business. It is not over until I win. If you are that person that has accepted for himself or herself that this is my month, this month it's not going to end until I win. And I'm going to win. I'm going to go back to the basics and I'm going to go for the better because I am better than good. I am going to go for greater results because I believe I can create greater results. All I can tell you is this: go out there and make a difference. And I want you to know that over here, you have my backing. Over here, you have a leader, a mentor, a father that
cares about your success in the business. You have to desire that success so much that you will acknowledge, that you will realize that right here, from the depth of my heart to you, my earnest desire, above all things, is that you prosper in this business, is that you be in good health while you get to your success, even as your soul prospers. I love you all. I celebrate you in advance. And I want you to know that right within each of you, that in the midst of all the frustration, in the midst of all the lone moments, in the midst of all the rejections, in the midst of everything that does not go well that you are seeing in the business, on the other side of it are the things that go well. On the other side of it are the cars you want to drive. On the other side of it are the vacations you will enjoy. And more importantly, the many people that you will help to enjoy those things. Go out there and heal the world. Go out there and empower the world. Go out there and make a difference in our world. At this point, I believe there are some great achievers, leaders here who will share one or two to the team before we wrap it up. Thank you very much, everyone. Mr. Matthew?